tried fucking streaming tonight so many fucking times. I started streaming at 8, it's nearly 10. But because every single time I start stream, go away, come back and put on the face cam, it drops out every fucking time. Every time. So now I'm streaming with my data, and if it drops out, I'm giving up. I'm not streaming again tonight. Because I've been trying to streaming for fucking nearly 2 hours. Using all 3 internets, and it's not fucking working. So I'm using my data, which I don't want to fucking do because I wasted data. The only upside is that I'm using the 100 gigabytes that Optus gives us because of their fuck up. That's the only upside, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to stream. I hate streaming with my data. And I try to set up the Ethernet and it never fucking works. But finally, okay, let me say these things I've said fucking 5 times now. Hopefully the last fucking time. Because I'm so fucking pissed off. I'm so annoyed. Okay, number 1 is that the VOD from last night for Guitar Hero World Tour is fucked. It's kaput because I had to relog into Twitch in order to upload the VOD, and I was too slow, meaning that it was automatically muted everything, and I hate that it's automatically, you can't turn it off. It's bullshit. I don't care if I get DMCA'd or blocked or whatever. I want to see the stream that I fucking did. But it doesn't load it. So you have to do it quickly, and even though I uploaded it, it still got copyright blocked because of the what was it? Jimi Hendrix song, not Purple Haze, the other one. And so I muted it, so it's uploading as we speak. It's been uploading the entire fucking day. But I was saying how the fact that War of the Rock is like such a good game or something. I don't know what I did. It was about Guitar Hero, how I don't know. But I have an idea because I want to play through the other games, but I don't really want to get the trophies on my main account because it's gonna boost up and people are like, what the fuck are you playing Guitar Hero? And I don't really want to like ruin the vision of the trophy list because I kind of like it how it is. You know, this order I have. So what I'm gonna try to do is I don't know how, because I don't even know the fucking login on my alt account. Alright. I'll figure it out later on tonight because I'm guaranteed to be finishing the campaign of Guitar Hero World Tour tonight because it's only one more set list basically. But yeah, now we're going to. Also, that's right. I can show you the guy this, but here's what Blue Beetle looks like. The cover of it looks pretty cool. It kind of is a Spider-Man with like Peter Parker Spider-Man type thing. Is it Danny? Is his name Danny Reyes? I know him as Miguel Diaz from Cobra Kai. I'm excited for that new movie they're doing, Jackie Chan and Ralph Macchio. I don't know if it's canon for both movies because it was a reboot of Karate Kid, but it wasn't connected. So are they gonna connect it? Like, it's crazy. And that makes you wonder: is Jackie Chan going to appear in the final season of Cobra Kai? That's to come out this year, right? Okay, I wanted to see this in cinemas, but we never did. And this was like, it's the start of the DCU. However, it's a part of the DCU, which is weird. I don't really understand how James Gunn's doing it. And I was thinking about, like, what James Gunn could have done was to, like, did I say this last time? I don't know. Is that because it was perfect casting for all the characters. He could have done, like, a final, like, Justice League movie or something to, like, bring all these characters together once again, do one final, like, hurrah, not be a big thing, but everyone come together for one hurrah, and that will be their New 52 reboot type thing, you know? And that, like, Henry Cavill turns into the new actor, and all these actors turn into, you know, he'll be, like, that will be such a cool thing to do, but they didn't do that, and that will be the way to transfer it, you know? Because I don't think the MCU will ever get rebooted. I don't think so, because, like, they can never do what they did again, you know, start with Iron Man and do Avengers and take fucking 10 years to do that. 10 years is not that long of a time when you think about it, but still, what they did in those 10 years is crazy. Like, you wouldn't even think when Iron Man came out that 10 years later we'd have this conglomerate of a franchise. But I could see them do, like, maybe, like, doing maybe a couple, like, a trilogy of a movie, but then when they start the next superhero trilogy, that character's in it, you know? Like, kind of how Spider-Man was meant to be. Because wasn't that the thing where Hugh Jackman was meant to be in Spider-Man, the first one? And hopefully Secret Wars is amazing, because if Secret Wars isn't amazing, the MCUs will be dead. Like, no one will want to fucking see stuff, because Secret Wars is the next Infinity War. It is. Like, it's the ending of the universe, the multiverse, you know? And, like, that's how Crisis is, but I don't know if Secret Wars is like Crisis, where it restarts the universe or not. But yeah, it's sad. It's sad to know that it's dead, and there's not, like, there's gonna be another one. And there's so many franchises that have been going on for such a long time, which are coming to an end in the next couple of years. Mission Impossible, Dead Reckoning Part 2, Fast and Furious is at the moment, I believe, is dead in the water. I don't even know if they're gonna be able to finish the last two movies because of the fact of these allegations for Vin Diesel. Like, it's bullshit. Like, why is it coming out now and not after Fast and Furious is done? Because everyone wants to see it be completed. Then there's so many things are getting reboot, like How to Train Your Dragon is getting a reboot. They're doing a Toy Story 5. They're doing another Shrek movie, which is fine. Then they're doing Kung Fu Panda 4, which I'm excited for. But, like, I don't like we're in this day and age where sequels are the most compelling thing, you know? But then again, I don't really like brand new Disney movies. Which is weird, because How to Train Your Dragon came out in 2010, and that's still considered a brand new movie. I don't know. I mean, Inside Out is getting a sequel, because everyone wants it. Everyone liked the first one. I don't know. I really want movies to do well. You know, especially in the genres I really like. Like, if they do another Bourne movie, like, that would be crazy. You know, because they did the 3 Bourne movies. They were going to do a 4th one with Matt Damon. That didn't happen, but that morphed into the Bourne Legacy, which I really liked. Because it was Jeremy Renner, and I like Jeremy Renner because he was in Avengers and all that. And Jason Bourne came out, which is considered Jason Bourne 5, but it's Jason Bourne 4, whatever. But what could have made that movie a little bit better was having Jeremy Renner's character come back. And it could be another one, you know. The director and Matt Damon were like, they could do one final one post Jason Bourne to be the end of it. I don't know. I really want everything I like to be good and you know. But what's weird is that the music sphere is everything's good, you know. Everything I like is still there. However, we're coming to the decade where Metallica's going to retire. In the next 10 years, they're going to be done. And they haven't been to Australia in 10 fucking years because they were at Soundwave 10 years ago. Then before that, in 2010 for the Death Magnetic tour, didn't come here for Hardwired. They were meant to in 2018, but they fucking didn't. It's crazy to think that could have been 6 years since I've seen Metallica, but that never happened. It was going to be a massive tour. It wasn't 2019 because it was with Slipknot. That would that would have been such a sick show to be see Slipknot and see so many of these songs that I never got to see, like Solway Firth and all that, because Slipknot didn't even tour here, and that's what I think is the result of that tour never panning out is the reason why Knotfest began, I think. However, I would have loved to see a tour with all the songs from We Are Not Your Kind, because that album is fucking phenomenal. Then seeing Metallica right after that, and I bought 2 tickets for that, for night 1 and night 2. That would have been fucking amazing. But nah. Nah. Did it. Isn't this the... Can't I do this? Can I do... Testing? Yes, I can. It's crazy. Anyways, let's continue. Continue on with this mother bullshit. You stay there. I don't know how this is going to work. Because I haven't touched YouTube on my iPad in such a fucking long time. I used to watch YouTube on my iPad so much, but since we got the TV, I've been watching YouTube on there on my phone. Update required? Fuck. Damn it. Lateralis. What's all these things? There's so many like just random pages open on my iPad because I've never school stuff, pickups. The laptop I wanted to buy years ago. Yeah, I use this iPad for so many years, and now it's giving in now. I haven't been on my iPad like this in such a long time. Here it is. I found a Z page. I found a Z page. It's not letting me load the fucking page, you know? With people nowadays. It's crazy. Come on, man. Fucking let me be able to fucking watch the video, bro. I'm not even using my Wi-Fi for streaming. Use my data. Come on. Fucking... I just want to fucking watch a video. Oh my god. No. I'm so annoyed how fucking long this is taking to load a fucking YouTube video on Wi-Fi that's not even connected to stream. Why is it not fucking working, huh? I just want to fucking play the game, mate. It's been 2 hours and I haven't fucking started. This is why I hate fucking using my fucking... Oh my god, why is it not fucking working? Huh? This is taking so long just to fucking load a YouTube video, man. I swear. Yes. Alright, so I can't do anything. It's not fucking working. No matter how hard I try to open a fucking video, it's not fucking working. is this is taking so fucking long to load? I'm not fucking streaming with my Wi-Fi. It shouldn't take this fucking long. Oh my god, why does it suck so much? All I'm trying to do is fucking watch this 7-minute fucking video. It's not letting me. Oh, for fuck's sake. Play! I'm pressing play, you fucking cunt. It's only taken me fucking 10 years.
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and, get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm a God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with this sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island. It gets better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook story. The Scratching Hag. Comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
Welcome to... Oh dear, Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh yes. Yes. Please, come in.
Hey! I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road. My gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste.
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air. Let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed once the weather.
Now the lights start going off the shadow.
Oh, you're gonna get it now.
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Give it up, Mr. Wake. Come on.
So why did Alan write the kidnapper? What did Barbara do?
There he is. There he goes. Okay, men. Keep your eyes peeled. He's gonna try to make it through here.
Oh, damn.
There now. Over here. Up there. God damn it. Where did he go?
It's so weird playing this like knowing exactly what happens. So I had to do a playthrough of playing it normally, like for the very first time, then playing it. Then playing it for the trophies. Which I've done a couple of times now. I think this one was one of them. This episode. Like I thought I'd suck at the game, but like how it was with Spider-Man, going back into it like months later. Maybe something Spider-Man 2 will drop either New Game Plus or DLC next month, because I really want to continue playing that. I just replay it. Just playing it for streaming is so good.
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
You on the ground. Hold it right there. There's nowhere to run. Freeze!
I imagined that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine. Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a
An
light.
imprisonment? Is it all you see? Is it absolute horror? Can you live? Can you die? Are you trapping yourself? Is your body your only? Is your body your holding cell? Come on, Elon, fix those fucking lights. How did I have a lot before? Did I have it like down low and this up? I don't remember. I don't remember. What did jump scare us?
It took me a moment to recognize the flashback grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Team 1, come in. Over.
I always forget.
Team 1, this is Sheriff Breaker. Report. Over.
Ow!
And here's another call. You're on KBFFM with Pat Maine.
It's Milt Peabody,
Pat Dugan?
What's on your mind, Milt?
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over
First time we died in the Nightmare Run.
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there.
That's what I wanted to do before. It's a waste. It's a save station. I like how the one equals the flashbang. Close.
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Oh, hello, Lou. What do you have for us? What do you mean? Well,
They'll have to try to sort themselves out. I'm sorry, but my granddaddy settled in Bright Falls in 1911.
well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna.
What's weird is that?
Oh,
Why are we
here's a
hearing
little
his
surprise.
voice
The famous
through
writer
the
Alan
system and
Wake
not
just walked
live?
in, folks. I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Come on in, Mr. Wake. Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time.
I'll get you yet, even if it kills me. You hear me? You hear me, H.P. Lovecraft?
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine. There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Like, it's just that easy sometimes.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan. Alan. I'm so afraid. Keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me. I could see a railway bridge up ahead, and a... warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Like, if I can kill multiple enemies with one fucking gun, or one, like, flare, or one, flashbang, I'm going to fucking take that chance, bro.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
I thought that thing died. These cunts are very hard.
I hoped I could find a car from there. That was pursuing me was growing stronger, and It was taking over everything in its path. Even after all this time, hearing the Night Springs theme caused a surge of conflicting emotions in me. It'd been my first real writing gig. Barry had known a guy who knew a guy, and suddenly I'd been a semi-regular writer on the show. I'd always been ashamed of the job. Felt it was trash. I'd wanted to be an artist, a novelist. I'd been naive back then. It had taken a long time to learn to be proud of the work.
So we'd have like a cool gameplay element is picking up the manuscript pages, but then again, there's certain ones you miss.
As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story, certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Oh fuck, the thing with the pulse of the Fall song is gonna suck a nightmare, right? you learn which enemies require all the stuff. Because I knew that dude was gonna die instantly. Because his light disappeared instantly as well. I honestly think these are here for Nightmare mode. Because I knew we were gonna spam through them.
Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw. Little by little, without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the Dark Presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity.
I do wonder if they released the novel just as a novel, how would people read it? It's even more confusing because it's not about the game, it's within the game.
This is Pat Main, and you're listening to KBS FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that music track last night. You see, I had conversation.
Easy S6 looking fire.
Welcome back to KBF FM. Hope you enjoyed that too. Now, Doc, you were talking about life and finding that special something.
I like how you can drive multiple cars, not just the one. Sometimes you use it too much and it dies. And I really like that. Something I could have done was just play through Alan Wake 2, then come back to this game. But I don't think that I would have felt good doing that.
I was
going
early.
back to the
I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in
I
the
didn't really
main
like
building.
going back to
The coal
Borderlands
mine was
1 after
quiet.
playing
It
Borderlands
was a
2.
museum now.
Because initially with Borderlands, I've said this before, is that with Borderlands, I got Borderlands 1, Tales, and Borderlands The Handsome Collection, so the 4 games that came out before 3, like the same day. So I started playing Borderlands 1, and it was like a couple months out from Borderlands 3 drop, and I pre-ordered Borderlands 3, the deluxe edition, probably the super deluxe. It came with a few another vault box. It's pretty cool. But I wanted to get the plat for all of the games. So 1, 2, Pre-Sequel, and Tales. But then it came to the point when I was itching closer to the plat and nearly starting the DLCs, and got replaying Entry Vault Hunter mode. Because you have to level up to platinum the game. The easiest way to do it is to play through True Vault Hunter mode, which is arguably much more fun than the first playthrough. With all of the games, that happens like that. And I was nowhere close, and my brother was like, just play the games. Just play the campaigns of the games. Then you can then play 3 when it comes out. So that's what I began doing. I started playing Borderlands 2 whilst Borderlands 1 was still happening. But then I took a little bit of a break of Borderlands. Then I think Borderlands 3 came out. Like Borderlands 3 came out. So it's like, let me go back to 1. So like, because I got the platinums of that throughout 2020, then I started playing Borderlands 3 and got that by the end of 2020. And Borderlands took a long time. It was only 4 games in total. And Tales was actually an easy game. I made that for YouTube content. I fucking love that, and I loved replaying it recently. And I got the plat again, which is fucking sick.
Wake,
Where the hell are you?
change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked
You
around by
want
you.
to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Wake.
Hello?
Hello! Ah! I'm gonna kill him!
What I do want to know is that
I had to get to Mirror Peak.
Is the audio from the first game, like the OG version of the game?
It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
I don't know. It's kind of, I feel like it is because it's the same actor and all that. Bruh. How many's left? One more, right? Two more.
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
Rose. Don't dare open inside. Next episode, the one will be good.
There was no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment. Waste. I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk. The dark presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
The graveyard shift may cause cancer.
The place was dead, a ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century. I lifted the page in front of my eyes and read it. In it, I lifted the page in front of my eyes and read it. In it, I lifted the page in front of my eyes and read it. In it, I lifted the page in front of my eyes and read it. In it, I lifted the page in front of my eyes and read it. In it, I lifted the page in front of my eyes and read it.
Can't. Didn't have information. Meta.
The place was dead, a ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century. Doc sat down heavily. He examined Barry and Rose. Barry was already recovering. Rose was another story. She was conscious, but she was barely present, almost delirious, disturbed, touched in the head, they used to say. It wasn't the first time Doc had seen someone in such a state, but it had been over 30 years. Doc poured himself a stiff drink. He hadn't forgotten a thing.
Nice to complete it. I think at least. Yeah.
Anything outside of riding is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one.
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
It's not my fault I fucking walk everywhere, mate. I don't have a car. You know, I don't even have the car from fucking Chamber of Secrets I can fly.
Birds.
I'm terrified of going in mines, but I really like the idea of mining. It's like, you have the innate fear that it's gonna fucking fall on you every fucking 5 seconds. Especially the ones without the support that people put down.
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
Don't want to jinx it, but I'm always scared of fucking falling in this. And I've never. Remember, I was so fucking confused. So how the fuck do I do this? Whose fucking idea was this thing, you know? never realized there was a fucking ladder there.
Oh, great. Another cable car. Just great.
Next one isn't. Whew. I think you can spare on this game in 2.5 hours. It's crazy. I hate this boy. This is an unskippable cutscene right about here. Oh, this is the place I died last time, wasn't it? The only time I died in the easy run is just the dumb parts. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah, yeah. Fuck the stairs. Remember how I died in here? Like, it's that simple. I die that much so many times, you know. It's like such a fun area. You just need to go bang, 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 done. Like if this wall wasn't there, you could probably skip it. But the wall was there, so you're forced to fucking do it. Now I still have my hunting rifle.
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat. I was close now. I had to get there fast. I dreaded what I would find.
Wait! Are you? Wait! Hey, I'm here! I'm coming! No! Get away! Sorry. Please, late. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear, I didn't know. We don't have a wife. We don't know where she...
Previously on... I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
I think there's only one in this episode, and that's at the Anderson farm. Yeah. Basically played the entire episode again.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Why, right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good. This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way,
I don't
Alan.
think I'll ever forget how to solve a skid. It's just that fucking easy. Two by two, you can figure out how to solve.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically. I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now, we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with.
What's weird is that he's just lying to us, to our face.
After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk. Hartman obviously loved his own voice. His words echoed madly inside my head.
But
I dug my nails into the palms of my hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside. Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only.
Scary,
You were impressed by my
scary,
trophies
scary.
when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, Man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I got you. Got
Emerson.
you good. I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson.
Okay. Sorry. Boo.
That's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video games.
Ooh, yeah.
It's trash, of course, but it does
Get
involve
him
some
to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Oh, that won't do.
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Yeah, good thing he's not overreacting or anything.
Well, he's the boss.
I may need a hand here later on, Birch. The storm's bound to make you-know-who jumpy.
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Oh, yeah, here it comes.
I don't know.
Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir, wench. Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we?
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap.
Well,
The crazy old fart hit her hard. And if she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages.
It's my
That's where he'd been keeping them.
I'm taking it.
Come out and face the music. It's time to pay the piper. We're on a comeback tour, baby. Hammer's way will have its say. Rise up in their name.
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
Barry?
Ow! About time!
Barry, man, am I glad to see you.
We need to get to Hartman's office. I had to find a way out.
car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I
can't
don't
just
have a
climb
light.
over the gates.
Take this,
Okay,
Al.
I could easily do that in IRL. You know? Easily.
Oh God! Look at the house, Al.
Use a mill.
fighting it. You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and calm all day. You get 3 pills in the evening.
Shit, I have no armor anymore. Out of ammo. I can't do anything. Ah! Fuck me. Okay, the game gave us ammo, which I'm thankful for.
get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry!
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose on lock, so, Barry! I'll find it, don't worry about it!
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it! I'm on it!
That was a fucking waste.
I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
Barry! Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way! Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that! Are you okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch! There's no way you can climb down, though! It's like a sheer wall! Al! There's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Yeah!
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al! I'm great! Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, your way around to the farm, Al! I'll be waiting!
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al! I'm not staying here! It's suicide! I'm going to the farm! I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area! You can catch up! Don't worry about it! I'm on the case!
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry. like to destroy them to get through. I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Way easier now knowing that I just don't need to run. And forget about that generator, because I always try to get to that generator. Theoretically, it's easier if you turn that on, but just running to here is much more easier.
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking. The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
Nearly done. This episode. Well, technically not really, because I have one massive area to do. Maybe two massive areas.
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path. Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
Anybody here? Barry!
No! Danny, you're not! Please! What are you? No! Don't! I'm sorry!
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see.
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save her. Her story, and it's going to kill her.
Let me guess. Danny, huh?
It feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims.
The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast. If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I'd made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
Danny, don't you know? Danny, don't you know? It's still weird that it's twerp open for Ninja Sex Party, but then twerp is the instrumental in a lot of Ninja Sex Party songs. Especially Danny, don't you know, which has a sick fucking story.
Well, as I'm sure everyone's noticed, that storm we all felt coming is finally here. The boys at the weather service reckon it will last until morning.
Hartman had never felt as anxious as during the week after Maud had managed to lose the Wakes. Their car stood by the path that had once led to Diver's Isle. Hartman thought about Thomas Zane's cabin in the depths. It was only a matter of time before Wake started writing. They had to be found, and fast. The moment he heard on the police radio that Sheriff Breaker had picked up Wake, he was already in his car driving toward town. I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot! Al! We have to fight them all! I can set off some of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, Al! Did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stocked! Al, hold on! I'll try to get the stage lights on!
That was awesome!
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
Hey, Al! This way to the farm! See, bestseller, no reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
That's probably one of the most funnest areas in the game because it's kind of like it's rare for you to die. You can just spam all like the shit you have, but if on Nightmare mode, pick up everything and just use your handgun.
I think Alan Wake
to
here
kill
has something to
enemies.
say. What's that, Al?
I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll sulk all day long. I'm always intense and moody and making everything.
Wow! You look at that thing, Al! They really went all out with this.
Sleep. We all spend a third of our
Night
dreams in
Springs.
soft
Man! Brings back memories. Hey, remember when I got you that gig? Your first real writing job. What got you started? Was this one of your episodes?
Tonight's episode, The Dream of Dreams.
That's by someone else.
We join Mr. Juggs. He explores the endless dreams to be grown to himself.
The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
He's the guy dreaming us. Not just us. He dreams everything. All of this.
Oh, good going, Al!
Yeah, precisely. So we wait till he wants to move on. Keep things nice and calm. Hey, something's happening here. Yeah? What's that? What? Can't you hear that? Oh, God help us. It's an alarm clock.
I played it Outlast fucking years and years ago. When it first came out, I was like, I can't do this. So I just watched PewDiePie play it instead. How did you escape him?
Wow! Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single. Be careful, Al!
They didn't release a single, they actually released a legitimate album. It's crazy. It's bullshit, I couldn't move, yet he fucking was going near me.
Wow! Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
No, those guys in close quarters are not fucking annoying. See, it takes forever for the fucking bite to go down. So you might as well just use a flare on them. If there's 2 of them, easily flare.
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? That keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of 2 burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
You know what I'm going to do? As soon as I'm done this, I'm going to end the stream. But then also start it again using my Wi-Fi.
I had to find a key to get Barry out.
Yeah, it's me. Hang on. I'll try to find a key to get the door open.
I was wondering, do I have to get a key?
Hey, what's the holdup? Come on, this place is all dusty. You know I got my allergies. Hey, let's go, man. I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate out. Looks pretty heavy. Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This
We're on
farm
the
is a
farm.
crazy place for crazy people.
That's the barn.
We should feel right at home then.
Come on, one more gate. Do this thing. The lights are out. Guess we better check the fuse box.
Move, you fucking fat cunt.
You know, this place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
Yeah, I don't think they keep too close an eye on them at the clinic. They seem to slip away a lot so they can get wasted.
No kidding. Those guys sound awesome. Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be... What's her face? The crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right.
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared.
Hey, Barry.
I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off.
Alice!
I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crashed car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
Oh shit, it's this.
I'd been easy prey.
Look in the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
Found the lady of the light, that's crazy.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it
Alice?
behind you. She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her. Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place.
I really want this
you have
next
the
Superman
power
movie
to
to be
change
fucking
things.
phenomenal. If James Gunn's the Superman
She
movies
wanted you to write.
I'm gonna be so
I will
disappointed
tell
because
you
his
what to
Guardians
do.
movies are amazing, as well as the Suicide Squad. Sure, those are the only James Gunn's movies that I've fucking seen, but...
You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her. Previously on Alan Wake.
Well,
All the manuscript pages were gone. The FBI...
Damn, James Gunn did the screenplay of Dawn of the Dead, but then Zack Snyder directed it. It's crazy. we're done for the night. However, I'm going to be playing Guitar Hero. It's just we've got two more. I guess we've got two more things to do. Then we can get the final 2 trophies, which are completing the game on Nightmare, which is the easy thing to do. Then this manuscript one, which is kind of the more annoying one because I have to pay attention to where it is. Thus far, it's been pretty easy because it's just been there in front of us. But we're gonna get that trophy before we get completed Nightmare. Then we can do the DLCs, which I will hopefully only need to do in one playthrough. Collectibles, yeah. So, I'll probably follow a guide for those, maybe, depending how easy they are to get. Then we'll start with Alan Wake 2, and I'll need to get a PS4 copy of Deadpool, because this will be 67, 68, then 69 will be Deadpool. Then theoretically around that time when I get Deadpool done, Spider-Man will have the DLC and New Game Plus out, so I can get the plat for Miles Morales, because I kind of want to play both Spider-Man games again. Yeah, so we'll be right back. I'm going to upload this as a thing, then be over to Guitar Hero, because I don't really want this entire VOD blocked. I mean, technically I would like to just do it in one VOD, but I've been streaming with my data for 3 hours and don't really know how much data I've been using. But yeah. I will be back in 3, 2, 1.